Having some coffee out here this morning and not looking forward to getting back on trail.
It's very nice and relaxing for sure. Good morning and welcome to day 117 on trail. We are leaving Kent after spending a wonderful night at the home of Barbie and Dan. We had an amazing breakfast this morning. Dan took us to the trailhead where we got off yesterday. It's about 9:20 now. We've only been on trail for, well, I guess about a mile and a half now. Just did a pretty good climb. It's still super hot and humid, but the temperatures look like they're gonna cool down the rest of the week. There is a chance of rain all day today and all day tomorrow. But today we're looking at between 17 and 19 miles. We are hoping to get into Great Barrington by Tuesday, which means that we have to average about 18 miles over the next 3 days. We just made it to the top of Caleb's Peak, and let's see what kind of views we have. Yeah, not too shabby.
Okay, we're coming down from Caleb's Peak. It's pretty steep descent.
Yeah, so these are the descents you gotta worry about when it is wet, rainy conditions, because these rocks are super slippery and some of them are slanted downward, and so one step puts you right on your backside for sure. These rocks aren't soft. Good job, honey. So I haven't mentioned that I've been dealing with some foot issues. These shoes, these topos, are not working out as I had hoped. Right at the ball of my right foot, just have a pretty wide hot spot, and so I have some Compeed on it today and put some KT tape over it just to avoid any skin friction. It's another super steep descent. This is straight out in front of me, I'm looking at, and this is the descent going down rock stairs, but glad it's dry. Still going down. I feel like we're in Pennsylvania again, goodness. Sunshine's making her way down.
The rain is here. So we stopped at the shelter. Have lunch. It's supposed to rain all day.
Well, it looks like the rain is here to stay. The front hovering over the top of us. Just hoping that by the time we get to camp, there's maybe a little lull in the rain so we can get the tent set up without getting the inside of the tent all wet. Right now we're on a flat spot, like a 4-mile stretch through Connecticut, right along the river here. So thankfully that's working with us, or working for us. We had just came down that very steep descent, and we're thankful that all this rain didn't come when we're coming down there. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna try to put this away. Things are getting really wet. All right, horrible conditions right now. It's just been raining all day, non-stop, heavy rain. We got about 5 miles to get to camp still.
We're in the tent.
Hard rain stopped, so I guess that's good. But
Our clothes are soaking wet and muddy. Matthew's been out around the tent for about 15 minutes digging a trench because I had water that was all the way up to my shoes, but whatever he did worked, and it's looking better, so fun times. Hey guys, end of day 117. We are at Pine Swamp Brook Shelter at mile 1491.4. We did 17 miles today in the pouring rain.
it was actually over 18 because we had to do a 1 point something mile
Detour
because of the rain and flooding that had made the creek impassable.
Yeah.
So couldn't rock hop, you couldn't try to ford through it. The current was coming through too strong. It was a pretty big creek, and so anyways, there's another mile added to our journey, which we won't get any credit for it.
Yeah, the hiking wasn't bad today, but pretty miserable setting up the tent in the rain, and I don't know how we're going to get out of here tomorrow. It's supposed to just rain all night long, rain all day tomorrow. Our clothes are all soaking wet, and they're just in a pile.
There's a storm front that came through, and it's just hovering over the top of us. It's like in the mountains, and it's just kind of stuck here. There's no wind pushing it through, so it's just going to be a long, tough day. We apologize we didn't get a whole lot of video today, just because the conditions were not favorable, as you can hear.
Yeah, so tomorrow should be fun, but we're going to try and get some sleep.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
We'll see you on trail tonight. Fine. There's no signal right now.